Stephen A. Smith just destroyed Angel Reese after her latest move that had the internet buzzing. The WNBA star, known for dominating the court, made headlines for her New Year's Eve Instagram post, which left fans and critics instead of celebrating her game. Reese's bold outfit sparked controversy, and that's where Smith stepped in his signature fiery style. Smith wasted no time calling her out, and his message was to focus less on sexualizing yourself and more on dominating your sport. Stick around to know all the details. Angel Reese has been one of the most talked about athletes in women's basketball, a wrecking ball on the court, and apparently a lightning rod for drama. Let's be honest, Ree has had the kind of career most athletes dream of, leading LSU to championship glory, carving out her place with the Chicago Sky, and becoming a household name in women's basketball. And just the days before the unrivaled league started, she put her in big controversy as 2025 made its entrance. Reese wasn't trending for her killer rebounds or clutch plays. Instead, the internet was buzzing over a dress Yes, I'm talking about a dress on New Year's Eve. Reese decided to ring in the new year with a bang. She posted photos of herself in a bold, jaw-dropping outfit that had Instagram ablaze within seconds. The kind of outfit that makes you do a double take, check the calendar, and wonder if Halloween got rescheduled. Let's just say it wasn't your typical athlete in training. Here's where things get messy. The post went viral, of course, but not in the wow, what an icon way, rather a negative kind of viral. Fans and critics alike swarmed the comment section faster than a fast break. Words like inappropriate and unprofessional started flying around, with some questioning what kind of message Reese was sending as a role model in women's sports. And then came the plot twist. Reese hit the delete button, not just on the post, but her entire Instagram account vanished just like that. And that's what caught the attention of users all over the internet. Deleted all. Was she overwhelmed by the backlash? Was it a strategic move to quiet the noise, or was it all part of some grand plan? Reese didn't say a word, which, let's be real, only added more fuel to the fire. Media outlets had a field day dissecting every possible angle. Was she reclaiming her narrative? Was this a New Year resolution gone wrong? The theories were endless. When Reese finally made her social media comeback, it was with a message of resilience, because of course it was the classic "I'm unbothered." But here's a cryptic caption to keep you guessing move. By then, though, the damage was done. The story had already spun out of her hands, with headlines and hot takes swirling like a tornado. And then on January 7, the Stephen A. Smith entered the fray. Known for his sharp commentary and no-holds-barred opinion, Smith took to his YouTube channel to address the situation in his usual candid style. He voiced his confusion over Reese's decision to share such a provocative post, especially given her position as a prominent athlete. And with these kind of videos on social media, Smith highlighting how her actions might invite objectification and negatively impact her branding. Smith didn't stop there. He compared Reese's approach to that of Caitlin Clark, another rising basketball star, who has taken a more measured approach to her public image. According to Smith, Clark's branding was a blueprint for athletes to follow. Focused, calculated, and free from unnecessary distractions, his criticism wasn't just about the outfit, it was about the broader implications of Reese's decisions. The debate quickly became about more than just Reese. It raised questions about how female athletes are perceived, the pressures they face, and where the line is between personal expression and professional responsibility for Reese. This moment has become defining one not just for her career, but for the larger conversation around athletes and their public personas. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark, an open opponent of Angel Reese. Both of these players are of same age, but their approach that pulls apart Caitlin is widely celebrated for her calculated professionalism has taken a path that Smith described as flawlessly strategic. In 2024 alone, Clark earned the WNBA Rookie of the Year title, was named an MVP finalist, and became a darling of the media. Whether on or off the court, Clark's focus has remained on her game, her accolades, and a persona that leaves little room for controversy. Contrast that with Angel Reese, whose bold social media choices, Smith argued, seemed to pull attention away from her athletic achievements. Smith's point was clear. While Reese might be gaining headlines, she's not necessarily gaining respect. By framing Reese's recent actions against Clark's steady rise, Smith asked the question no one dared to say outright: was Reese sabotaging her own career for fans? The comparison stung. Reese and Clark had previously been seen as two sides of the same coin, dynamic players, pushing women's basketball into the spotlight, but Smith's commentary framed them as opposites: Clark, the disciplined tactician, and Reese, the impulsive headline grabber. Whether fair or not, it forced many to reconsider how they viewed the two athletes. To back his point, Smith referenced Reese's outspoken advocacy for fair treatment and respect, particularly during her college basketball days at LSU. At the time, Reese had been vocal about the double standards female athletes face, calling out critics who undermined her for being confident and outspoken. But now Smith suggested her actions risked undermining her own credibility. Social media reactions echoed the sentiment. Fans quickly pulled up Reese's past posts, some that were undeniably bold and unapologetic, and others where she demanded to be seen as more than just a public figure. The divide was stark as the backlash unfolded. Discussions arose about the toll public scrutiny takes on athletes, especially young stars like Reese, with the WNBA pushing for greater visibility and its players increasingly becoming household names. The pressure to maintain a flawless image is higher than ever. Critics of Smith's comments argued that he failed to account for this, instead placing undue blame on Reese for what they saw as a minor misstep. But Smith's defenders maintained that his critique wasn't about tearing Reese down, it was about pushing her to be better. All right, let's not sugarcoat this. Branding in sports is everything. It's not just about what you do on the court. It's about how you carry yourself off it. And in Angel Reese's case, the stakes couldn't be higher. Her social media stunts and bold decisions are making waves, but not all press is good press when it comes to contracts and sponsorships. And let's not pretend this hasn't happened before. Remember Antonio Brown, one of the most talented wide receivers in NFL history, but his antics off that field cost him endorsement deals, contracts, and even his reputation. Or take Hope Solo, the soccer star whose off-field controversies overshadowed her incredible career. These aren't just tales, they're flashing neon signs for athletes. Like Reese for Reese, Reese for Reese. The real concern is whether teams and sponsors are quietly crossing her name off their list in a league like the WNBA, where every player's branding plays a role in the sport's growth. Your image isn't just about you, it's about the league. So where does Angel Reese go from here? If you ask Stephen A. Smith, the answer is simple: focus on the game. He's practically begging her to take the drama down a notch and let her talent do the talking. Smith's advice wasn't all critique, it was also constructive. He stressed the importance of mentorship, finding someone who's been there, done that, and can help Reese navigate the spotlight. Think about veterans like Candace Parker or Superbird, who've built legacies both on and off the court. Reese could benefit from having that kind of steadying influence in her corner. And then there's Caitlin Clark. Love her or loathe her, Clark's branding strategy is a masterclass in staying focused. It's not about being boring. It's about being strategic. Every interview, every post, every move Clark makes reinforces her image as a driven, non-nonsense athlete. If Reese could channel even a fraction of that energy, she could redefine her narrative at the end of the day. It's not about choosing between being bold or being respected. It's about finding a balance. Reese has the talent, the platform, and the personality to be a superstar. The question is, can she? Tune out the noise and let her game speak louder than her posts. For now, all eyes are on her next move.